Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and tonight I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon rising, north node, or Venus. I just want to do a general energy check-in. Let's see the general energy. Let's see the challenges. Let's look at love and relationships. Let's look at career and finances, and then overall guidance. Now, the initial downloads I've been receiving coming into this reading is it's time for you to detach to receive. I really feel that you're trying to figure something out, and the more you try to figure it out, the more the answers are hiding from you. You could feel rather tired at this time, and there's a reason for your tiredness. There's a reason that divine is trying to get you to slow down a little bit. You're going to get the answers that you need, but they're going to be more in your dream state, more in a state that you're connecting with nature and you're not running and gunning. It's not when you're seeking. It's almost like that feminine energy of just being in that energy of receiving. There's something here you need to receive right now. Your old role is dissolving. The old you, it's dissolving. It's fading away, and that's why cosmically you might feel a little unkept. You're uncomfortable. There's big changes for you. Spirit, again, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. Spirit, what is the current energy for my beautiful Aqua? What's the current? You're in a void, my love. And this is okay. Like there's a void right now. You're in the void. You're like in the cocoon where you're in the great cosmic womb. I feel this cocoon. You're not meant to do anything right now. You're not meant to search. You're not meant to seek. You're meant to receive instead, I don't feel like this is a dark night of the soul for you. It could be a mini dark night of the soul. I don't feel like it's a full dark night of the soul. I feel like divine source is trying to protect you right now. Like that great cosmic womb. Divine source is just protecting you right now. It's like you're being molded. Or maybe that's why your old role is dissolving. The old you is fading away. So maybe the old you had all these defenses, had all these ways of protecting yourself. And as you're like fading the old you, you're kind of defenseless. So here you are out with no defenses. Maybe divine source is putting you in this void for a reason, for protection, for safety. Spirit, what are the challenges for my beautiful Aqua? You're being Aqua. And I get this energy and I understand it. Aquas feel left out of the world. Like, you ever want to feel like you're the weirdest person in the world? You're longing for home. This place has never felt like home. You're longing, you're homesick for the stars because you're the star and you're meant to be among the stars. But if you notice about the stars, they're really not together. They're very far apart. But that's your soul family. You're meant to be amongst people who shine just as bright as you do and don't feel some type of way about it. Like you have your coordinates to shine. I have my coordinates. We're chill. We're cool. Your challenge is you feel so homesick. And you're not alone, Aqua. You're homesick for a reason. This isn't your home. But all paths lead to home. And that's about having that inner authority, trusting your intuition, going within. That's why maybe this dream state is important. So you can, in your dream state, you can leave the matrix for a little bit. It's like your body, your mind, your soul will exit your body, and then you'll have those moments. Call me crazy all you will, but you'll transcend in that way. Your home is one that you can't explain to others. It's hard. To the regulars, you can't explain home to, because they don't understand it. They feel like this thing called Earth is home. But to you, it's like, this is far from home. Far. And that's how you feel. Spirit, what's the energy around love and relationships? What's the energy around love and relationships? Yeah. I'm sorry. Righting past wrongs, uprooting. Maybe there's some regret from you, from the past. I have some regret, for sure. For sure. But it's about being honest with that regret. Just to be very transparent so you understand. I had a father wound that was so deep because I didn't have a father. And then something happened to me like at a very crucial age. And it was almost like I made, honest, every male that I met thereafter, they had to pay a certain price. And I felt that would clear my karma, that would clear my pain. If I hurt them, then I will be free. Quite different. Quite different. There might be someone you need to say sorry to. Maybe you hurt someone who didn't hurt you, but you hurt them before you thought, or what you thought could hurt you. And by you righting this past wrong, you can finally transcend that pain, that grief. Aqua, there could be an ancestor or a passed over loved one, and I'm getting choked up, who wants to say sorry. Someone could have hurt you that has passed on, and they want to say sorry to you, and we'll look into that. There is someone here who wants to say sorry to you. And now this could be, it's not only just love. This could be family members, but someone wants to say sorry to you. Spirit, what's the energy around work and finance? What's the energy around work and finance? Bro, it's time for the star bathing. Light body activation. Your that crystal grid, transmission, activation. Doing your soul's work. Doing your soul's work. And your guidance. I'm not even going to shuffle. I'm going to take the bottom of the deck, because maybe this is the message you need to hear. You have your star brothers. There could be something about seeing hawks. Horus energy, the eye. You have protection. You have loyalty. You have safety. And you have trust. Divine is asking you to trust while you're in the void. There is something here about you trusting the void that you're in right now. And trusting that maybe this is about masculine energy on the other side, is letting you know, like, hey, we got you. You're in a void right now. We know you are longing for home. We know that you got hurt somewhere, that maybe hurt people, caused you to hurt people. We know that your work in finance is only activated when you're doing your soul's work. And you can't explain that to regular people. What do you mean you don't want to work a regular 9 to 5? What do you mean you don't want to clock in and out? What do you mean you want to do spiritual work? What does that mean? I'm so sorry. This world is not real. There is so much better somewhere else. This is the way I feel. in my heart and my soul that it burns. It burns. But you have this brotherly protection. You have someone watching over you. You could be seeing hawks, but you have protection. Why you're in this void. Why the old defenses, the old you is being stripped away, you're being like cocooned. Cocooned. Spirit, what's this void my aqua is going through? You're suspending. You're changing your perspective. It's like you're taking that sacred pause. You're looking at things differently. And the reason you're looking at things differently is because divine is forcing you to stop searching for the answers. Stop. Stop searching. Change your perspective. Just chill. Just chill. Be like that Piscean energy. Go with the ebb and flow of life. Stop seeking, because Aquarius is the visionary, is the I know sign. Divine source is like, hey, let's tap into that Piscean energy. Piscean is 12th house. Pisces is like very connected to God. They say Jesus was Pisces. It's time to just trust your sacred knowledge, your sacred wisdom. Spirit, tell me about this hangman energy. Tell me. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This has been slow and steady. This has been a hard journey. You have waited. You have planted your seeds, but you're being protected. It's almost like divine is holding you. It's almost like being pregnant, protecting you. 9 months. This healing journey could have been 12 years with the hangman. And it could have been many, many years in the making. But it's about having patience and trusting that that masculine wound, there we go with the masculine wound that I've been feeling, your perspective on something is going to change. That blindfold is going to be removed. That self-imposed prison, the pain that happened, there is something here that happened in the past that has shaped your life. You're healing, you're definitely healing a masculine wound in this energy, because it's about trusting the father and then trusting brothers. Masculine. Yeah. Because by you healing this, and I love this, this reading is OVER. You're not going to be at a crossroad anymore, because you're going to finally step into who you are as a person. And not only is this going to help you remove yourself from this crossroad and this stalemate, and you step into your true aqua strength, you're going to step into love. Stop seeking. Detach to receive. You are the light. I'm feeling this heavy energy like a moth to a flame. You are the light. The ones who are meant for you will come. You don't need to chase anything. You're the light. That's it. Now your challenge is how do you overcome this homesickness? How do you feel like you belong when you don't belong? Spirit, how can my aqua feel like they belong, even though you need to dive deep into your ancestors? You need to spend time with your lineage, your family, maybe from the other side, because the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia, memories. Maybe that's why you're in the void. You need to remember who you are and where you came from, and that's where your strength is. Because once you know who you are and where you came from, you can gain strength. That's where your strength is. Where you can Again, with this infinity sign, the Lionsgate portal probably busted something open for you. And instead of, you were probably like, but I thought these grand things were going to happen, but I went to a dark night of the soul. You didn't go into a dark night of the soul. You were protected from divine because you're shedding the old. Be graceful with yourself in this process. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, your intuition is, I'm telling you, you're stepping into your spiritual gifts. Now, the Knight of Cups can sometimes be about a romantic offer, but the Knight of Cups has a lot to do with emotions and feelings and intuition and psychic gifts. Spirit, clarify this Knight of Cups. Tapping into that Piscean energy, that Cancerian energy, that Scorpio energy. So if we break down that energy, Pisces, going with the ebb of flow. Cancer, nurturing, loving. Scorpio, transformative. That's a lot of stuff to do. You have a lot of stuff. Spirit, what's this Knight? Yeah, this is you finding home within yourself. Now, the Four of Wands it's about a marriage. It's about celebration. But the Four of Wands, for me, is when you're finally at peace with yourself. There is something here about you finding home within. How do you find home within? By you being compassionate and loving to yourself. By you acknowledging how intuitive you are, how psychic, how gifted you are. And tapping into that passion. And stop fearing your gifts. Stop fearing your abilities. Stop fearing your strength. Now, in terms of love and relationships, we have I'm sorry. Like I said, I feel there is an energy from the other side, a masculine who wants to say sorry to you. I'm also feeling this is about you being sorry for maybe your past experiences shaping your life. And maybe you hurt people that you didn't mean to hurt. Been there, done that. It's okay. It's about acknowledging it and moving forward. Spirit, clarify this I'm sorry. Clarify. Help me out here. Help me out here. Someone who robbed you of your independence. Someone who robbed you of your strength, your ability to create, your ability to build. Someone who caused you to go into hermit mode. Maybe this is what you've done as well. This kept you in instability and insecurity. And it forced you. I'm feeling like love, relationships, something forced you to just rock out by yourself a lot. And maybe it started as isolation, which is very unhealthy. Maybe you're learning what solitude is instead. But there's this still lingering energy of you afraid to let others in. And maybe you're afraid of people here on Earth School. And that's okay. That's where you have to really call on divine, call on your ancestors, call on your angels, call on your star brothers, call on your star sisters. You're meant to light the way. We have the star and we have the hermit. That is you in essence. You're full of all this knowledge and intelligence. You've been through the dark night of the soul more than, I'm telling you, more than 12 times. You've been there. But your change and transformation finally takes place when you're like, you know what? I lit the way for myself. Now I can light the way for others. It's about you sharing your gift, you sharing your knowledge, and sharing your knowledge in such a way as like, man, I don't know everything. I'm just going to tell you how I made it out of the cave. Now, in terms of work and finance, they're star bathing. this transmission, this activation. You're meant to do work that is spiritual. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah. Where there's equal reciprocity. You're meant to work with people who are aligned with you. Spirit, tell me more. You're meant to work in alignment. You're meant to work with people who work from their heart and work from their soul. They don't work from pentacles. They work from emotions and feelings. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah. When you finally understand that you're meant to work with people who are of equal reciprocity and operate from their heart space, then you can step into that transformation. Your work could have a lot to do with rebirth and transformation and the phoenix rising, and where the outcasts, the ones that everyone looked down upon, that could be your work. You could be working with, I don't know why I feel this energy. You could be working with inmates, drug addicts, people who suffered mental health, abused people, homeless people. You're helping ones who don't have a voice for themselves. And you're going to be that voice because you made it out of certain situations. You're going to be the voice. Now, you're going to be the voice for a lot of people who are still silenced to this day. Now, your guidance is your star brothers, Horus energy. Do some research on that. But you have protection. You have this loyalty around you. You have this safety. Spirit, what is this safety? What's this safety for my beautiful Aqua? Okay. This safety comes as a small gesture at first. Very small, but very stable, very grounded. There is a small gesture coming your way. That small gesture leads to ultimate happiness. Someone wants to bring you something. Spirit, what is this small gesture? This small gift? Yeah. They don't want you to carry any more burdens anymore. They want to release some burdens in your life. Maybe they want to take one of those 10 wands away from you. And maybe all they can give you is taking away one of those 10 wands. But relieving you of one of those wands is going to help you see the light. Because maybe you're going to look up and you're going to be like, God, you do got me. Star brothers, star sisters, you got me. Just by receiving a small amount of help. Because you don't need much. You have already made the path for yourself. You are really trying to hold it down. You might be at this point now like, bro, I'm running out of options and I need help. And you're going to get help. And that help is going to lead you to your brand new beginning. We have the Fool. This is a brand new beginning with infinite possibilities. Aqua, this was an absolutely beautiful reading. Now, usually I give more guidance, but let's do something new. I have some tiles. Let's pull some tiles to see what we got. Maybe some, there's a W, there's a P, there's an E, there's a G, another W. W can be significant. We have a lot of E's here. Your name could start with an E, or the person you're going to meet starts with an E. We have a lot of P's here. We have an R. We have an O, a T, and an L. Something here about a tarp. Maybe you belong on water. We have, you know what? I'm done with this reading because I'm putting all the letters together and we have, yeah, I'm done because this is the only thing that matters. And I love this so much. Look, Aqua, let me try to put it in my, and we're done. We have God. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the most important thing that you need to know from this reading. At the end of the day, you have divine source. He is wrapping you, loving you, knows that you long, but wants you to step into the fact that you are a star and you are deeply protected and deeply loved. I'm sending so much love and light, my Aqua. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.